Active race fans for the most popular motorsport the world has ever seen. The riders are psyched, the engines are burning hot, and those weapons are ready to rock. One of the riders is just trying to rocket into the stand. This is one of the most extreme races I've ever seen. It's all-out war. Watch those guns blaze as the riders tear around the track at supersonic speeds. This really is $1 million-a-minute action. It's all here. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a serious crash. Let's come to the track now to get a closer look. I can't believe my eyes. What a race. This is history in the making.
Hi everyone, this is audap. Hey, let's go back and check out ENG-XGRA, Extreme G Racing Association. This was the final game in the Extreme G series, which started on the Nintendo 64. Then there was also Extreme G2, which were recently, remastered or re-upscaled and released on separate to my headphones, and released on PC. Extreme G3 appeared on the GameCube and PlayStation 2. And unfortunately, for some reason, Extreme G3 never made it way on the Xbox, but XGRA did. But we're playing the GameCube one right now. This is one of the few racing games which I'll get so into that I'll actually complete the entire game in a day. And that's not to say that the game is short, far from it. But I get so into it, I enjoy it so much that I kind of lose track of time. I think, unfortunately, it being the last game, it's also the very best game in the series. I suppose that's a good way to end things off in. We're just going to pick dance music. It has a bunch of licensed tunes, obviously stuff that will be very, very difficult to broadcast again, but I like the dance tunes that they picked. I think the selected music's pretty good. It definitely represents its time in the 90s. I mean, well, that's okay. The 90s weren't a bad time. Maybe not for fashion, or for body odor in general, but certainly for people being fit, and a lot of experimental music being available. Actually, what that is just a hair. Diva, the overall, the cover girl, and the overall, balanced player. Mark 4, no agility, so not that hard to steer. I think I played Jakar the most. Katarina. Well, let's represent with Katarina. I don't think I normally play as her.
Bike systems online. Good afternoon.
And this is interesting because it's not hovercrafts, it's still vehicles. So it's still motorcycles, just futuristic motorcycles. Which means that the steering isn't quite quite so tied to the very loose physics of something like a Wipeout or an F-Zero. And I think that makes it really, really playable. And it still has all of the cool courses with the twists and the dips.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to welcome you to the first event.
And all the logos and the text, I think, are all really well done as well.
And I'm Robbie Earnhardt. Yeah, folks, this is a defining moment for the riders in this championship. And you'll note that currently none of them are assigned to a team.
That's right, Robbie. All the team managers are in the stands, watching closely in the hope to sign the next XGRA champion.
Yeah, I plan on getting the Xbox version too.
These riders are going to
But it takes a little while to get delivered over here. In the meantime, you know, the GameCube version is what I grew up playing. And again, I absolutely love this game. I like racing games in general, but I'm really fond of this one.
Now the riders will be visualizing every twist, turn, and bump on this unforgiving track. And on top of all this, Bill, they will know they're racing for their
Obviously, it's, you know, not going to stand the test of time as far as its visuals go. But I honestly think it still looks pretty good. You know, it's just a little chunky, but it's a racing game. And
Season 2080 begins.
And the speed at which this game runs, it almost doesn't matter. Now, I especially like the way they did the effects for breaking the sound barrier.
2, 1, race.
But I guess you know me. I mean, I absolutely love futuristic racers. I mean, we played Red Shift for a long time. In fact, I still got to go and complete the season on the Xbox. I guess technically the Xbox One. So I do like the way the bikes sound in this game. They really do sound powerful. I think this is a nicer game too for people kind of new to the futuristic racing genre because it's not about hitting every single wall the very first time you play. I mean, you're probably going to do a couple wall hits here and there. But the steering is generally pretty manageable. And each racer is distinctive enough and handled different enough where you could, you know, play through quite a few times. Like I said, I'm only going to play this character, so I'm trying to get used to the handling. I do hope we see this series again, or at least Extreme V3 in this game, you know, which is essentially Extreme V4. Make some sort of comeback somewhere, maybe get remastered. It'd be a shame to have this game be lost through time. It's just really well done. Although I understand they would have to probably replace the music and licensing because, you know, it's only good for so many years, and it's incredibly, you know, expensive to relicense music. Even if it's, you know, 20 years old, that doesn't stop that doesn't bring the fees down anymore, whether it's, you know, 6 months old or 40 years old. You know, music publishers are if anything, they're known for their long-lasting greed and their inability to pay all the musicians that they take the music from. So obviously, I have no love for music publishers. But thankfully, in this day and age, it's not really required to have a big name publisher. Obviously, it still helps, but as TikTok has proven, you know, you can have a really good, strong audience, you know, willing to buy your product without necessarily being part of a big publisher. And yes, there are different viewing options as well. Although in this game, because of the way the bikes lean, it's a little difficult for me to play in first-person mode, in cockpit mode.
Bike systems online.
I mean, I just got my booster shot, and my head is
deep space mining
completely swimming. So I cannot think clearly for the life of me, which is why a racing game is nice. It's just gas and steer.
Race fans, we are floating in space.
I mean, technically
that's
brake,
right.
if you believe in
XGRA's
such a
got
thing.
its own asteroid, orbiting the giant planet Saturn. This rock is mined for its valuable hydrogen reserves. A large crater on the surface of the asteroid has been converted into a habitable area by a giant dome structure. However, for the first time ever in motorsport, these riders will be racing in zero atmosphere when they head out of the confines of the protective domes and tunnels.
Yeah, I really think this is one of the better tracks. It's got a cool effect once you leave the atmosphere. Actually, this I will say that this game did turn me on to these electronic artists that are on this soundtrack. A lot of these folks I've never heard of because I'm not really part of the big publisher scene. I don't generally tend to listen to musicians that are signed up with big publishers. But all the stuff that's here is incredibly good. It's a really good selection of music. There, and we hit we'll leave the atmosphere. It's all really quiet. It's even cooler once we get bikes fast enough to break the sound barrier. This was back in the days when Acclaim was a completely gigantic publishing entity, and it's honestly amazing that they didn't have to put out something this high quality in the PlayStation 2 GameCube era. They were really struggling for this era. They were kings in the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Yeah, but the 32-bit era, the 3D era, really threw them for a loop. Yeah, look at this track design. It's really tripped. And there are weapons in this game too, for race types that have weapons in them. So it's not just a pure racing experience. Although personally I like it better when there aren't weapons involved in these games, or in this particular game.
Bike systems online.
Because you can get pretty hectic with the weapons.
Race fans, welcome to Santorini. In the center of the once beautiful and heavily vegetated Amazon basin, now stands the Cranston and Fell Industries power plant. In 2015, the eminent physicist Marcus Cranston won the Nobel Prize for his design of a safe, clean nuclear power generator. The multinational Fell Corporation were quick to support Cranston, and within 2 years, this supposedly clean power plant was in operation. Well, all you folks will know what happened next. And here you can see for yourself the devastation caused. The reactor track takes the riders right into the core of this industrial beast. Let's hope their radioactive defense systems are installed and functional. We've got enough freaks around here already.
3, 2, 1, race.
Yeah, and all the logos and HUD elements, it's all really good design, cool design. It feels futuristic. I want to say that this was the Designers Republic that did the fonts and the logos, like the very first Wipeout. And obviously you're rewarded for memorizing track and where all the speed lanes are. And the best thing is the AI isn't too terribly cheating. You know, this is definitely not a Mario Kart situation. Although they do remain challenging. So I think they struck the right balance. I only say that now, you know, but later on this game gets harder when they start swearing.
Congratulations, Ryder. You may advance a class.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a class. Although it doesn't make me classy. Much more handling than anything. One handling is definitely not enough. That's good. We'll do that.
Bike systems online. Good afternoon, Ryder. Today's track is Dunrod's Folly.
Of course, you can do some adjustments to the bike as well. I don't know what any of this stuff
Bike
means.
systems on.
I suppose if I was into bikes, maybe I would know.
Bike systems online.
And me personally, I think the GameCube controller is like a perfect fit for this game, especially that
Congratulations to the 8 riders who've achieved
that
racing
low
contracts. The
dead
last one's
zone
a bit
controller.
proved to be one of the most competitive invitation classes we've seen in a long time. Bill?
Thanks, Robbie, and hello, race fans. Yep, no question these rookies can burn ion. They're a new breed, Robbie, eons away from the days that you won your championship.
Yeah, whatever, Bill.
Anyway, we're in the subsonic class now, race fans. Even though these bikes are blisteringly fast, they will not break the sound barrier. Nevertheless, save for the sonic and ultrasonic vehicles of XGRA, there is no faster vehicle on the planet.
Woo,
I know, all that flavor commentary. Thankfully, there's no commentary during the racing, which is a mistake they would make nowadays. Adding shit tons of commentary. Oh, wait, now we're doing weapons. So the weapons actually work like Gradius here, in that you pick up those, pick up the weapon pellets, and then they, depending on how many you pick up, you can get access to different weapon types. They become really, really important, so getting to know where all these pellets are will help determine how well you do. And when to use them, and when to hold on to something, when to grab a new power pellet. You know, you have basic chain guns. Again, lots of stuff going on, but not too terribly busy, so that it's, you know, screen is just full of effects.
rider of your quality, you're the best.
I'm so used to going after those speed strips, but they're awesome in this style of race, in the combat race.
So I am one guy you don't want to mess with.
Bike systems online.
So race fans, here we are, 2 miles beneath the surface of the ocean at the Deep Sea Anomaly Complex. The track weaves its way across the mountainous ocean floor in these incredible crystalline carbon nanofiber tubes, strong enough to withstand the enormous pressures experienced at these depths, and also protected on the inside by micro diamond coating that prevents the tubes from being blown open by the bike's weapons. The Anomaly 17 track takes the rider through the awesome baleen caverns. Sealed and emptied of water, these enormous spaces create a welcome break from the claustrophobic tubes. Everybody, we're having a whale of a time down here, so get ready for some serious underwater action, XGRA style.
3, 2, 1, race.
Force 1. Weapons online.
At least now we have some action.
There. Being adorable. Yeah, I really love this game.
Bike systems
Like I said,
online.
it's just a shame that the Extreme G series disappeared. But, you know, these futuristic racing games,
Race fans, welcome to Santorini, in the center of the once beautiful.
they've never been like, except for in the Wipeout days, you know, the initial PlayStation 1 Wipeout days, they've never been super popular. You know, F-Zero probably the only series that's still standing, and even then it's been 15 years since we've seen a new edition. That's the GameCube, and I think there was some on the Game Boy Advance that were, you know, disappointing because they were released.
You are a sorry excuse for a rider. I could run you down, fool.
Congratulations, Ryder.
My life, your life. I life.
Bike systems on.
Hello, race fans. Today is going to be an action-packed race. It's a burn-off special, and I'm going to pass you over to the man who always comes first, Robbie Earnhardt.
Thanks, is that a compliment? Well, anyway, this burn-off race has a reduced number of laps, so competitors must concentrate on their racing lines, really trying to keep the corners tight and the twists fluid. So, Bill, which team's bike do you think will be the most capable in this?
One lap.
3, 2, 1, race.
And again, the race types were also really good too. So. You know, it's hard with just one lap. And all the weapons on.
Bike systems online. Good.
Race fans, we are floating.
3, 2, 1, race.
Weapons online. Shielding selected. Bike systems online.
Vistok.
The Vostok Peaks track winds its way up through the mountains surrounding the port, passing through the upper reaches of the old military tunnel system.
3, 2, 1, race.
Weapons online.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. It's hard to get in there.
Congratulations, Ryder.
My life, your life. My life.
Bike systems online.
Hey folks, the weather today is appalling, which is just what we want because this event is an XGRA Extreme Weather Extravaganza.
Yep, Robbie, those riders are going to find it hard out there today, and on paper, Talon looks set to rip these races up. They're renowned for their bike handling in adverse conditions. It's amazing how much the handling on these bikes changes when the weather conditions are this crazy.
Enough about your mental state, Bill. Let's have a chat about the riders.
3, 2, 1, race.
Weapons online.
anything.
I have seen more talented rookies than you. Call that a weapon.
Don't lose your concentration. You can win this.
Do better than that to burn me down, bitch. I don't know what you're doing, because I never, ever give up.
They should have warned you not to mess with me.
You ain't gonna live to regret this. I am shaking in fear.
Bike systems online.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dunross Folly, a luxurious holiday resort for the rich and famous, nestling in the verdant jungles of Southeast Asia. Built 20 years ago by the eccentric billionaire Trevor Dunra, this spectacular hotel cum aerodome complex, built in a pseudo-Renaissance style, takes the shape of several towers surmounting a dam area.
3, 2, 1, race.
Force 1. Weapons online.
Badass kid.
Mine selected. Ray accelerator selected. Ray accelerator selected. Standby selected.
You have got to be kidding me.
Look, just got in there.
Bike systems online.
Surrounded by a barren wasteland, leached of all life by choking fumes and burning acid rain, this once scientifically acclaimed nuclear power.
3, 2, 1, race.
Course 1. Weapons online.
Ryder.
Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is Apostrophe. You have been watching XGRA, Extreme G Racing Association on the GameCube. Yeah, this is a great game, classic futuristic racing game. Again, I wish there was another way that we could play this outside of the original GameCube, but here, or you know, the GameCube and the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. But here it is, unfortunately, where it stands. So unless someone decides to do some remastering of Extreme G3 and Extreme G-RA, then here's where it'll stay for us to play. But thankfully, we can enjoy it together as you know, the next couple of days go by. I definitely want to get all the way through this and see the end once again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.